Crowhill here. Today we review an IPA and discuss the 30 most influential characters in English literature. Good evening, Pigweed. How's it going?
Good evening, Crowhill.
Right.
How about some beer, of course, and conversation?
That sounds like a great idea. So,
What are we drinking?
what are we drinking? We're drinking an IPA from the Beer Farm.
Very good. And what is on your mind?
What is on my mind is I was thinking about who are the most influential characters in literature. So I wanted to figure out,
Not writers.
not writers, but who
Fake
are the
people.
most influential characters. And I asked a couple of different AI, Grok and ChatGPT and some others, to give me a list. And I said, first of all, I don't want everything from one author, because we're just going to get everything from Shakespeare, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, no Bible, no more than 2 answers from any individual author.
Very good.
So I said, given those parameters, give me the top 30 most influential characters.
No, are you talking about like most memorable or like that people would make reference to?
Exactly.
Even people barely literate would know.
Yes. So it was the ones that were most referenced, referred to, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yes.
So
it's part of popular culture.
I can read you the actual prompt. Here it is. Please give me a list of the 30 most important characters in English literature. By important, I mean they have made a lasting impression on the culture, they're cited, they're imitated or referenced in other works, and so on. Please exclude the Bible. Please give no more than 2 characters from any given author. Please list the character, the author, the book in which the character appears, and a brief description of the character.
Well, I think that's too much information for AI to handle. Did you confuse ChatGPT?
Of course not. So I've got this list here, and here's the deal. I'm going to go through. I'm going to read you the description of the character.
Okay.
You've got to tell me who the character is, the author, and the book.
All right. I'm feeling like 25 out of 30.
And we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Very good. But first, let's get into this beer.
Yeah, well, look at it. So I already like the darkness of it.
Yes.
It tells me it's a little bit. It's going to be maltier than
That's what
your
you're
average.
expecting. Yeah.
I also, like it says on the can, that it's just a single hop.
I love the aroma. It's somewhere between overstated and understated. It's just the right amount of aroma. I like that. A lot of times, I don't like it when I open up a beer can and the hops come out of the can and punch me in the nose. That's a little much.
And then other times you're like, I'm not even getting
much. This one is right down the middle. It's right.
Yeah, this is just a local brewery out in Howard County.
Wow, what an interesting flavor. Now, this is an all single hop. Is it Mosaic? Is that right?
Mosaic.
Yeah.
Well, I might need to work some Mosaic into my
that's an
IPAs
interesting flavor. That's an interesting flavor.
Now, what this is what it's suggesting you're going to get. Well, I don't know what a stone fruit is. Why do you always refer to stone fruit?
That's like plums and things with a stone in the middle. You know, like a peach or a plum or a.
So it's not a fruit. It's a category of fruit.
Yeah, category of fruit.
Okay. Yeah. And citrus, stone fruit and citrus with a sprinkle of tropical fruit and berry throughout. So,
yeah, I'm not getting that, but I do like the flavor.
I do.
Very interesting. All right, so you ready to be quizzed here?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So I can't show you my paper.
No.
All right. A brooding Danish prince who talks to ghosts, obsesses over death, and can't seem to make up his mind about anything, including revenge.
Okay, Shakespeare's Hamlet.
Very good. So it's good. You got
start.
Hamlet and Shakespeare. A clever young woman who refuses to marry for money, calls out hypocrisy, and spars wittily with the proud man who ends up falling for her.
This sounds like it could be Jane Austen, but I don't have a character for you.
Okay, well you got the Jane Austen. So this is Elizabeth Bennet in Pride and Prejudice.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. All right, an orphan turned landowner who's consumed by vengeance and obsessive love, haunting the lives of 2 generations in a wind-swept Gothic manor.
Gosh. I am going with Charles Dickens, and book I didn't. I know I haven't read the book, but I will just give you Oliver Twist.
No. So this is Heathcliff, Emily Bronte, Wuthering Heights.
So ChatGPT is saying this is one of the most influentials. Huh?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. A plain but principled governess who walks away from comfort and love rather than violate her conscience.
Oh, gosh.
That's a hard one. Some of these are pretty tough.
All right, moving on.
Okay, that's Jane Eyre.
Right.
Charlotte Bronte, Jane Eyre. All right. A pipe-smoking genius with no time for small talk, a weakness for violin music, and a near magical ability to solve crimes.
Okay, we got Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, that's right. There we go. Okay. A ruthless noblewoman who pushes her husband to murder the king, only to be undone by guilt and hallucinations of blood on her hands.
All right, so this is our other Shakespeare.
Arthur Shakespeare, that's right. Yes, Lady Macbeth in Macbeth. Okay, a pale aristocrat with a taste for blood, a castle in Transylvania, and the ability to change form, often into a bat.
Okay, yeah, Bram Stoker.
Bram Stoker, Dracula. There you go. All right.
So is this a collection of 30, or is this an actual order in terms of
so I had to change the order around. Because it had too many things close together. A sad-eyed everyman who works for a totalitarian regime and secretly dreams of love and freedom until the system breaks him.
So what was the first part?
A sad-eyed everyman who works for a totalitarian regime and secretly dreams of love and freedom until the system breaks him.
Is this proof rock?
No. So think more popular.
No, 1984?
Yes, 1984. Who's the character?
Winston Smith?
Yes, very good. Okay. Winston Smith. Who's the author?
Orwell.
Orwell, right. Okay. A miserly old man who hates Christmas and everything joyful until he's visited by three spirits who show him his past, present, and future.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's gosh, there's nobody that has been done over and over quite like Charles Dickens.
Yep.
Oh gosh, you
got to get me the name. Christmas Carol. You got to give me Scrooge. Very good. Okay. A wealthy man whose aloof manners hide a strong moral code. He initially offends the woman he loves, but eventually wins her over by changing his ways.
What's the first part?
A wealthy man whose aloof manners hide a strong moral code. He initially offends the woman he loves, but eventually wins her over by changing his ways. I'll give you a hint.
Yes.
My daughter-in-law would know this, like, lickety-split.
I don't know.
Okay, so this is Jane Austen, Mr. Darcy, Pride and Prejudice. All right, a poor orphan boy who dares to ask for more food falls in with pickpockets and somehow keeps his innocence through it all.
Okay, I think I already did this once, right? This is Oliver Twist.
Yeah, Oliver Twist. You said it, but for the wrong thing. Okay, a creature made from stolen corpses, rejected by his creator and society, who begs for love and becomes a killer when denied it.
Right. Mary Shelley and Frankenstein.
Right, but what's the character?
The monster.
The monster. Very good. Okay. A runaway boy on a raft, dodging civilization and struggling with his conscience as he helps a runaway slave find freedom.
Huckleberry Finn.
Yep.
Okay, Mark Twain.
Yep. Okay. A pig who leads a rebellion, then becomes the farm's dictator. He rewrites the rules, walks on two legs, and declares that some animals are more equal than others.
All right, so it's Animal Farm, Orwell. Is that Napoleon?
Napoleon, you got it. Very good. A Jewish ad salesman wandering through a single day in Dublin, whose mundane errands are transformed into an epic of the modern mind.
James Joyce, Ulysses?
Yep. Who's the character?
I don't have it.
Leopold Bloom.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. A mysterious millionaire who throws lavish parties for people he barely knows, all while chasing an impossible dream tied to a green light.
Right. Jay Gatsby.
Yep.
And Fitzgerald.
Yep. And the book?
The Great Gatsby.
Very good. Okay. A cynical teenager who gets kicked out of prep school, hates phonies, and wanders New York City trying to find something real.
Yeah, that's Catcher in the Rye. That's Holden Caulfield.
Yep. Very good.
And it is Salinger.
Salinger. Excellent. Okay. A charming sociopath who lies, steals, and kills his way into a better life and never shows any remorse for any of it.
Charming sociopath. Doesn't sound like much of a protagonist there.
Right.
Lousy dude. I don't know. Give me a Century. How's that?
Oh, wow. I don't know this one.
Oh, okay.
I have a hard time with this one.
Charming sociopath.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint.
Shakespeare. We've already done our 2 Shakespeares.
I'll give you a hint. This is somebody with some talent.
Who the character or the...
The character has some talent, yeah.
That he does. Charming sociopath.
Okay, so The Talented Mr. Ripley, Tom Ripley by Patricia Highsmith.
Oh, all right.
I never read that one. Might have to look that one up. Okay, a young wizard with a lightning-shaped scar who discovers he's the chosen one in a hidden magical world.
That's Harry Potter, Rowling.
Yeah.
And I guess it'd be the whole series.
Right. A quiet, reluctant hobbit who leaves home with a cursed ring and ends up carrying the fate of the world on his shoulders.
Right. Is that the Hobbit? The Hobbit? And Tolkien.
It's Tolkien, but it's not the Hobbit.
So, in the Hobbit, he hasn't gone anywhere yet.
Yeah.
So, the Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings. But so what's the name of the reluctant hobbit?
Oh, the reluctant hobbit is Bilbo.
No, it's Frodo. It's Bilbo's heir, Frodo. Right.
Bilbo's the guy that doesn't.
Okay. A twisted, whispering creature whose mind is split by obsession, muttering "my precious" as he stalks the hero through mountains and marsh.
Okay. Gollum.
Yeah.
Of the same.
Yes. I should have separated those.
Those are two.
It was too easy putting them together.
But memorable, I would say, yes.
A good-hearted foundling who stumbles through bawdy adventures, scandal, and romantic entanglements in 18th century England.
What was the initial description?
A good-hearted foundling who stumbles through bawdy adventures. I'll give you a hint. This one always reminds me of like 1960s music for some reason. A good-hearted foundling who stumbles through bawdy adventures, scandal, and romantic entanglements in 18th century England.
18th century England? I don't know.
This is Tom Jones by Henry Fielding. The History of Tom Jones, a Foundling.
No.
What does a foundling mean?
I wouldn't know.
I have no idea what that means. All right. A bitter teacher who hides a lifelong love behind layers of cruelty and secrecy, only to be revealed as one of the most tragic heroes in the series. That's a difficult description. Wow. I got to give you a hint for this one.
Give me something.
So the bitter teacher is played by a really well-known, famous actor who unfortunately died like 5 years ago. A bitter teacher who hides a lifelong love behind layers of cruelty and secrecy, only to be revealed as one of the most tragic heroes in the series.
Ah, got me.
Okay, Severus Snape in Harry Potter.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know.
Snape is such an amazingly interesting character in that series. He seems like a bad guy, and you learn that there's like layers and layers and layers. Very interesting.
Figured he was a one-dimensional.
No, he's not. Totally not. A social climbing orphan with a sharp tongue and no scruples, who charms, lies, and manipulates her way through British high society. I don't know this one at all.
Go ahead then.
Okay. Becky Sharp, Vanity Fair, William Makepeace Thackeray. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. A man who wakes up one morning to find he's turned into a giant insect Everyone around him treats him like a burden, and he slowly wastes away.
Okay, so that's Friends. That's Kafka.
Right.
That's Metamorphosis.
Right.
And it's Gregor.
Gregor, very good. All right. An intense, intellectual young man who rejects religion, wrestles with identity, and dreams of becoming a great artist. We read a short book by this author.
Is this Joyce again?
Yeah, it's Joyce.
Is this Portrait of an Artist?
It is. Yes.
And I don't know his name.
Stephen Dedalus.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fantastic.
I think my 25 out of 30 is. I think
You're doing pretty well here. So, a London society woman preparing for a party whose inner life is haunted by lost love, regret, and the cost of conforming.
Well, I mean, I think we've done our two Jane Austens.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it sounds Jane Austen-y. Sounds like it would have been in that era. The cost of conforming. Was it a female author?
Yes, female author. Yes.
Um,
I'll give you a hint. The female author's name is similar to a state nearby.
Virginia Woolf.
Mm-hmm.
And is it?
Yeah, so this is a tough one.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Okay, so Clarissa Dalloway from Mrs. Dalloway.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Okay.
close.
A mother who lurks in the dark, attacking warriors in their mead hall until a hero comes to tear off his arm.
Okay. That's Beowulf.
Yeah.
And Grendel.
Yeah.
And unknown author.
Unknown. Exactly, unknown. A fallen angel who leads a rebellion against heaven, builds his own kingdom in hell, and famously declares, "Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven."
Is this Dante?
No. If you watch Star Trek, you'd know.
Yeah. Well, there you go. No, there you got into Star Trek.
I got a Star Trek reference. A fallen angel who leads a rebellion against heaven.
Yeah.
Focus on the word leads.
Yeah.
Builds his own kingdom in hell and famously declares, "Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven."
You got me.
Okay, so it's Satan, John Milton, Paradise Lost.
Paradise.
Yeah. All right, here's the last one in the regular section here.
All right.
A one-legged captain obsessed with killing the white whale that maimed him, even if it dooms everyone aboard his ship.
Okay, we got Moby Dick.
Yep.
And Melville.
Right.
And Ahab.
Exactly. Okay. Very good. Okay, so now here's some extra credit ones.
All right. Good, because I need them.
A principled lawyer in the American South who defends justice and morality against prejudice. His quiet courage and moral compass make him a beacon of integrity.
Mockingbird.
Yep.
And it's
I see some of these
Harper
in my backyard.
Lee.
Yep.
And
I see
Finch.
Finch, yes, Atticus Finch. Very good. All right. Not a person, but a looming figurehead of a tyrannical regime watching every move with unblinking eyes. His name is now synonymous with authoritarian control.
We already did 1984.
Yeah, so this might be outside the two per, because I'm doing the extra credit here.
So Big Brother.
Right.
And Big Brother.
And Orwell, 1984. Very good. A beautiful, shallow socialite whose charm captivates men, but whose carelessness leaves destruction in her wake. She represents unattainable desire and the fragility of wealth. And I'll give you a hint. We read this one.
Yes. It's Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Now, see, it could be that. I mean, that's the thing. It could be that, but it's not that.
Is it Lady Susan?
No.
Again?
No.
Give me the description.
A beautiful, shallow socialite whose charm captivates men, but whose carelessness leaves destruction in her wake. She represents unattainable desire and the fragility of wealth.
See what I have here?
Yep.
It's not Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Not Breakfast at Tiffany's. Daisy Buchanan, Great Gatsby.
Okay.
That's that description. You're right. It could apply to too many people.
Yeah.
All right. A woman branded with a red symbol of shame for her sin, yet she faces Puritan judgment with resilience. Her quiet strength challenges hypocrisy and societal norms.
So Scarlet Letter.
Right.
Hawthorne.
Right.
Abigail.
Hester Prynne.
Okay.
Hester Prynne. Yeah, okay. All right. A tormented minister hiding a guilty... Oh, this is same thing, Scarlet. That's not fair. Okay. I'm not going to do that one. Okay. And this one, a brooding, secretive landowner whose complex past and passionate love for a governess defy Victorian conventions. His flaws and redemption fuel a timeless romance.
Whew. So this is
Victorian... this is on the female side of things.
Yeah.
So
yes, I don't know, another one of the Bronte sisters.
Yeah, that's Charlotte Bronte, Jane Eyre, Mr. Rochester. Okay, now here's the last one. A young man whose rise from poverty to wealth is shaped by mysterious benefactors and unrequited love. His journey of self-discovery reflects ambition. This is such a lame description. I don't know how you'd ever get this one. A young man whose rise from poverty to wealth is shaped by mysterious benefactors and unrequited love. His journey of self-discovery reflects ambition, and this is way...
Is it Dickens again?
It is Dickens.
And is it Great Expectations?
Yes, wow. Very good. And he's like, Pip, wow. I didn't know how you... I mean, that description is just so broad.
All right. Well, those are three swings in the dark.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So you did very, very well.
All right.
So let's see.
That was fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You got parts of some of these. Yeah. So,
all right.
So I'm giving you a very, very good score there.
Right.
You did
very,
very well.
Pass the class.
So that was fun.
Well, that was a fun little surprise show there. Very, very good.
All right. So do we have any letters to the show or anything like that?
Well, we've got kind of an update, and it looks like I found some notes lying around of something that I meant to talk about.
Okay.
During the have we reached the end of woke?
Yes.
And and of course we say that with lots of
hope.
Lots of hope.
Yes.
Until I saw a new version of Spartacus, but if Spartacus is a black lesbian woman, so we're not there yet.
Woke has not died. Yeah, woke has not died.
But the thing that...
And have you heard that Rowling is having a row with the people trying to do a new version of Harry Potter? Because they're trying to throw a bunch of woke crap into
now, did she retain artistic control? Because
I'm sure she did. Because with
it's
the first
really
time
hard.
around,
I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, you especially... Like when you're poor and struggling and you write the first book, they're like, all right, this one and the next 4 books for $100,000 that you've never seen before. Yeah. And then they've got control of it.
But she is so rich. She controls her
But I mean, but she could have given it up early on, but maybe
she's been very smart. And she controlled how her works were represented.
So maybe she'll be able to fend off the wokeness.
I think so.
So sorry, so my notes here that I forgot, it's like, well, is the failure, is the Bud Light debacle and the Jaguar...
Right. Two amazing debacles. So Bud Light did the Dylan Mulvaney nonsense.
And you would have thought that this was... And I said at the time, I said, is it just going to be a temporary thing? Yeah. Or are people going to go, you know what, Bud Light ain't all that different than
Coors Light or
anything else. And so maybe people will move along. Well, so the number one selling brand, now here we are. This is a full year later, right? Or more.
It's Modelo, isn't it?
Well, all I know is it's now number 3 or number 4, which is to say billions of dollars. Mm-hmm. It's no joke that. Here you go. Yeah, I'm sorry. Is that they lost 30% of their customers, millions of customers, billions of dollars of shareholder value over the last couple of years. So it has been more than that. So they never did rebound from that. No. And Bud Light it's become a metaphor or a verb even.
Right.
You guys are going to get Bud Lighted over this one here. Yeah. But some people didn't get the message at all, including who? Jaguar?
Yeah, Jaguar.
Did you see that thing?
You associate it with like sexiness,
James
and
Bondiness.
James Bond. Like James Bond never drove a Jaguar, but that's what you associate it with.
Yes,
and then you see this crazy commercial. You're like, what in the world are you doing? You're trying to destroy your entire brand.
So it's a bunch of androgynous, bald women, long-haired men in these like roby clothes. I mean, it has.
Weird.
I don't think the car appeared in the ad.
It's so weird.
And Jaguar self-immolated by following the Bud Light path of brand destruction.
Yeah.
Jaguar sales collapsed 98%.
Yeah.
So what do they sell? One car in all of Europe?
I don't know. Supposedly Jaguars are terrible cars. But...
So Jaguar, they looked at Bud Light and said,
let's
hold
do
my
that.
beer.
That's good. That's good.
That is
yeah.
funny.
So those are two examples of brands just absolutely killing themselves. But we have a different example.
Yes. Before I could get to my failed notes, we had Sydney Sweeney come onto the scene, and all she did was be beautiful, blonde, and white.
Yeah.
And which apparently violates all of advertising codes. Says you can be some of those things.
Yeah.
If maybe you're also gay or a trans, you can be a trans dude who's blonde and blue-eyed. But like a heterosexual woman has somehow triggered, which just indicates to me the fact that both American Eagle and Sydney Sweeney are nobody's apologizing.
Of course not. I hope they're not apologizing.
No,
why in the world should they apologize?
No,
so,
nothing.
Nothing. Everybody knows that attractive women sell products.
Like, since the beginning of time until about 3 years ago when Calvin Klein decided that gigantic fat black women is
could
how
you
sell
imagine?
underwear.
I mean, if you were to make a list of statements that like nobody could possibly disagree with, maybe the top 10 statements that nobody could possibly disagree with on that list would be attractive women sell products. You know, like what could be more obvious than that? Water is wet.
Yes,
attractive women sell products.
That simple.
It's about that simple. And this idea that you're supposed to get upset with American Eagle because they have an attractive woman trying to sell their product—that's just like what planet are you from?
Yes, and so I would say that the end of wokeness involves no apologies, spiking sales, spiking share value, and the fact I've got a motorcycle trip coming up. 100%, I will be riding American Eagle jeans that I'm getting this weekend.
Okay, very good.
And hopefully there's like a protest out front.
Yeah, exactly. That would be good.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
but,
I think the no apology is the big. People have they're finally starting to learn. That you can never apologize to these people.
No.
It doesn't do you any good at all. Never ever apologize to these people.
First off, it's not going to satisfy them.
Right.
Number two, they are they're going to move on to some other outrage if they can't get enough rise out of it.
If you apologize,
and you'll be admired.
All that it does by apologizing is now they say, "See, we told you were wrong."
Yeah,
because you're now admitting that you were wrong. No, don't admit that you were wrong. You know, when I was a kid, there was this Western when I was a kid. I don't remember much about it. I just remember this one line from it. There was this crusty old character who says, "Never lie and never apologize. Them's 2 rules a man should live by."
Okay. Yeah.
And at the time, I thought, well, I mean, there's times when you should apologize. If you hurt somebody or do something wrong, you should apologize. But in the age of woke, never apologize.
Never. And now, and did you see Dunkin' Donuts?
No.
Yeah, yes. And then since Sweeney, now there's a super hot dude in Dunkin' Donuts, white dude who's looks like your classic hot guy that has sold everything for all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now there's a problem with that. So now I don't even like donuts, but I can at least go. Now I got to go at least get a coffee.
Yeah, we're just seeing the display of the insanity of the woke crowd. You see people saying, okay, in the Sydney Sweeney ad, she's talking about having good genes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a reference to Nazi
yes.
eugenics.
Yeah.
Come on, you're an idiot.
Right.
It's a play on words.
Yes.
She has good genes and she's beautiful and she's wearing good jeans. Come on. I mean,
look at those jeans. I'd put a baby in her if I could. What's some of those genes in my family?
it's unbelievable how crazy the woke people are.
Yes, and so with every crazy, wild-eyed TikTok lib, just reinforces that you're doing the right thing. If you look at these people and go, "Oh, maybe some obscure blue-haired fatty in her basement is mad that we as a corporation need to rethink our whole product."
Oh, gosh.
So I think people are just coming around.
Yeah. I hope so.
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
probably going to take a while to get rid of it, but I think we're past peak woke and we're on the mend.
Right.
And the Sydney Sweeney thing kind of shows that we're on the mend. Finally, we can now have attractive women promoting products
Yes,
again.
and plus on my Twitter feed, like every fifth scroll is another picture of Sydney Sweeney barely clothed.
And you think that's not a bad thing?
That's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing.
All right, so
very good.
So to literature and sexy ladies.
All right, cheers. Thanks so much for listening to Beer and Conversation with Pigweed and Crowhill. Remember to visit us at pigweedandcrowhill.com or send us an email at pigweedshow@gmail.com.